Of all the superstars on the roster, this guy is amongst the hardest working. That goes without saying.
Definitely shout out to Don Chaos. We know you got our back, and we got your back too, man. Denver, Colorado all day, brother. We're definitely going to hook up with you. Much love to CarnivalSpirits for putting us on as well on this YouTube, man.
Shout out to you, Don Chaos, for, what is this episode, like 126 or something like that?
Yes, sir.
You've been putting in work, bro. Respect. Y'all doing some shit for the community, and the fam out there appreciate it. So just keep doing what y'all doing, you know what I mean?
Congrats to Don Chaos for 1,000 subscribers. Whoop, whoop.
Keep it going, man.
Congratulations, Don Chaos. Yes, keep it going, man. Good luck to you, fucking Don Chaos. And fucking hell yeah on your 1,000 fucking followers.
You know who it is. It's Ouija Mac, bitch. Shout out to CarnivalSpirits. And fucking shout out to Don Chaos one time. You know what's going on.
This is my brother. Everyone, Don Chaos and Brother Lynch Hung here.
Yeah, and CarnivalSpirits. What's up, man? Don Chaos. What's up? It's your boy Brother Lynch Hung. We out here tonight. Let's go.
Fuego Flames and my nigga Don Chaos. What's going on, B? It's my brother right here. It's my boy. Excuse the left.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Don Chaos, and I'm with a very legendary man. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Hey, Sean. Yeah, we at the gathering, y'all.
podcast/radio show of the year. This one's always controversial. Coming in number one, we got Hours of Chaos with Don Chaos. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, there. Congratulations, man. Don Chaos, Hours of Chaos.
Yo, what the fuck is up, everyone? Don Chaos back here with the Hours of Chaos podcast on a very special Monday evening. What is good, everyone? We've been on a roll lately, so we're going to continue to be on a roll. This is episode 248, y'all. So it's going to be a great episode. We have two returning guests. I already see them in the green room. Now these two guests, y'all, they're going to come on and say what they're promoting. For those that don't know, our guests tonight are going to be performing at Juggalo, Ohio. So please welcome our guest, the one and only Sick Trinity.
Motherfucking Don Chaos in the building.
Hell yeah. Well, welcome back to the show, guys.
Hey. What up, homies? Congratulations on number 248. Let's give Don Chaos a hand.
248, and then this year is going to be celebrating 7 years of this show.
Bro.
Hey, that's what's up.
You deserve a hand right off, because a lot of people don't make it that long, bro.
Exactly. Thank you.
Especially in this game and this genre, not a lot of motherfuckers make it that long.
Oh, yeah, and that's why a lot of people always say, you know, Don, you have a lot of appreciation for the community and the underground.
Oh, no doubt. We got much love for Don Chaos over here.
It takes a lot of dedication, boy.
It does.
A lot of dedication, a lot of time, a lot of shit motherfuckers don't see behind the scenes, but...
And you guys put in a lot of work, too. So what have you guys been up to since you guys were last on? I know you guys wanted to come on because you guys have a bunch of big news to promote a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to take over the world one day at a time. You know what it is.
Yep.
My boy down here is a jack of all trades. You got shows going every fucking direction. We got music coming from every direction. We got a whole fucking label of artists that are ready to take off in every direction. I mean, Tell them a little bit about it, D.
First and foremost, man, this weekend, bro, we got the 2-day event. We performing night 2, sold out. Juggalo, Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. Shout out Ouija Mac, man. Chapter 17, Kevin and the homies, Matt, for putting us on, bro. It's a good look, you know what I mean? We've been fucking with Ouija and the homies over at Chapter 17 for a couple years now, man, doing shows with them and shit. And, they just kind of returning the favor they put us on, man. So we just thankful to fucking go up there and wreck shop for the fam, you know what I mean? And then we're gonna kill that, and then we shooting over Sunday night the 21st, man. We got Sunday Mass with Sick Trinity over in Louisville, Kentucky at the WWME Music Hall. BYOB. If y'all in the area, man, pull up. So we just coming up. If you don't know much about us, Sick Trinity, Sinister Minded, bro, we in all neck of the woods. You know what I mean? We represent Kansas City, 6 in Kentucky. We got Ohio, East St. Louis, Arkansas, Oklahoma. You know what I mean? So we spread out all over the map, man. So anytime we can come together and just show the fam what the fuck we working with, bro, it's greatness. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, and that's a good lineup playing Juggalo, Ohio. Like with you guys and the other lineup, that is like a fucking dope lineup. You might as well just call it a mini gathering.
Hey,
man, yeah, bro, it's a blessing, bro. Like I said, they showed us love on this one and putting us on night 2, which is officially sold out. We got Lardy B, Ouija, man. We got a whole gang of the homies up there, on top of everybody that's pulling up, bro. It's gonna be a mini gathering, man. It's gonna be a hell of a weekend, bro. We're looking at, both nights you're looking at 1,600 plus.
Hell yeah. And I know you guys have a big audience even in Ohio, like you said.
Oh yeah. Ohio, Kentucky and Ohio is my home base. You know what I'm saying? I cover Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, Tennessee, like that general area. And of course he's got Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, Oklahoma area unlocked. So, we got those areas of the map unlocked. Now we're just bridging the gaps.
Oh yeah. Well, like I told you guys last time, if you guys need.
I think your sound went out a little bit, brother.
Oh, I said I can help you guys get promotion down here, especially in Florida. I'm down.
Hey, we trying to hit Florida. I'm trying to hit that sunshine. What you talking about?
Hey, I got some homies that just moved down that way, man. So we trying to line some shit up for real. They down in Pensacola.
Hell yeah, because that's what we're trying to do down here is revitalize the scene down here in Florida. Because back then the scene down here in Florida was really popping.
Yeah, I'm with it, man. And, that's what I do aside from this performance shit, bro. Aside from being an artist, man, I fucking promote shows. I book tours. I do a lot. I do 75%, 80% of the shit that comes through the Midwest, with Sinister Minded music. So, yeah, definitely hit me up, man. Let's get some shit lined up, bro.
Hell yeah. And I think the Florida scene is really starting to up and pop because you have Devereaux, who's now one of the hottest producers out there, and then you have Darby and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, Darby from Florida.
Yep, he's from the Keys.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, man, we definitely trying to get down that way, man. We trying to hit this year, man. We trying to set a little goal, possibly go out on a little tour and shit. Because we got, with me doing the time and shit, bro. We back at it, but we ain't hit that national tour yet. So I got a lot of homies that I ain't seen in 10, 12 years. You know what I mean? I need to catch up with.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like you said before, we got an entire roster now. We got my brother Kincaid in Ohio. We got Real Talk in Arkansas. We got Reno the Crow in St. Louis. We got Obsolete in what's Obsolete? What state does he rep?
He's in Oklahoma right now, but he's out of Kentucky.
Yeah, he's out of Kentucky, but he's in Oklahoma now. I'm in Kentucky, D's in Kansas, so we're trying to hold it down.
So you guys pretty much got a good steady roster going. You guys are building your label already up. That's dope.
Well, and the plan is, man, with 2024 is, I got my area, like I said, as far as promotion and doing shows and shit. I got my area unlocked, so we're trying to get it. We're tapping into the Arkansas scene. So we're trying to get it to where we're branched off and everybody's, even promoting shows just aside from the artistry side of it, to where everybody, sinister minded is throwing shows, because there'd be nights where we got three shows, 3 different cities happening, you know what I mean? And we just out here grinding, bro. Like, at the end of the day, nobody's gonna put food on the table except for you, and if you ain't willing to step up and do it, man, then you can't expect nothing. It's all about energy. So you can only expect the energy back that you give. So if you're in that slacker mind state where you're just like, I hope something happens, you know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. You got to get the fuck up and go make shit happen, bro. That's just how it is.
Yes, it is, especially in this day and age. And that's like how I am with this show and just promoting people. I'm like, promote. And then my goal also this year is to like get on shows myself, like to start hosting events and stuff.
Yeah, man. You just got to keep your name out there, bro. It's just, the scene with the internet, bro. The scene is flooded, with a lot of good talent and with a lot of shitty talent. You know what I mean? But it's just a lot of good promoters, a lot of janky promoters. You know what I mean? A lot of new rookie promoters that are fucking up the scene for the old schools. You know what I mean? There's a lot of variable factors in the game, but at the end of the day, as long as you're doing good business always gonna come back to you. You know what I mean? Period.
Exactly. And that's why I always make sure to like take good advice. Like I've always gotten good advice from like Ouija, Scum, and Psycho from Insane Poetry.
Hey, that's my people, man. Good people for sure. Shout out to IP, shout out to Scum for sure.
Shout out LSP.
Yeah, as a whole. Yeah, definitely shout out to LSP, man. Big shout out to my brother that just signed to LSP. Chuckles, man, that dude's been putting in work for a minute now, man. He was on my last solo album. Chuckles the Clown, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, man, check him out. He just signed with LSP recently.
Hell yeah. And speaking of Chuckles, we have a word from him right now. So here's a word from him.
Yeah.
Hey yo, what's going on, my fellow freaks and freak shows? Support Chuckles here, representing LSP, here to let y'all motherfuckers know that starting this 20th of this month of January, I'm returning back on the motherfucking Gonzo Show. That's right, the Gonzo Show is making its return back on YouTube as we fucking speak. We're gonna be going on live at 9 p.m. Mountain Time, only on YouTube. Be sure y'all mark this down on your calendars because I got a whole bunch of new goodies I want to tell y'all, and we're just gonna have an amazing fucking time together. It's been a hot minute, so let's make this motherfucking show memorable and fun as possible, y'all. So spread the sickness that y'all do best, and I'll see y'all on the 20th. Much evil love, L's up, and stay evil with your bad selves. Yeah!
All right.
That's one thing I like about Chuckles. He's good at promotion and he has that energy. I tell him I cannot wait to see you live. Like if anyone's seen footage of his live performance, he's got energy.
I performed with him at one. I can't remember which Gore Fest it was. It was right before COVID. But that dude is, oh my god, he's jam packed. That dude hops and jumps and skips and rolls and man, he's a hell of a performer.
Hey, that's what it's all about, though, man. Is getting up there. It's entertaining. There's a difference between a rapper and an entertainer.
Exactly.
Big difference. It's a lot of rappers out there. It's the entertainers. Come very few, fine in between.
Hell yeah.
Much, yep. So, what you've got going on, Chaos? How you been lately, man? It's been a while since we checked in with you.
I'm good. I've just been like on a roll. Last year was a bit and hit and miss with me, but usually the end of the years are always like crazy and shitty. So I even made that my year that I'm gonna make 2024. I'm gonna make the most out of more stuff and being able to do like what I do love and being able to tell people, hey, I'm doing what I love. What are you doing?
Hey, facts, bro.
That's what it's all about.
2023 was a hell of a year, especially for me personally, man. I went through some shit 2023, and we're not gonna let that happen again. 2024 is the rebuild year. You know what I'm saying? We're coming back from the ground up. You know, not just you know, physically, but mentally as well. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and it's good that you guys are getting that recognition because you guys deserve it because you guys are very talented.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. We're just grinding. We're just trying to show love to our people. We're trying to do what we love to do, and just get out there and spread this fucking sickness, bro. Like, you know, we got a lot to say, man. My boy spent a lot of time away from the scene. You know what I'm saying? He was locked down for several years, so he missed a large chunk, and now we're just trying to take it back, bro. We're trying to bring that old school back. Like, you know, the new school, there ain't nothing wrong with it. You know, to each their own. But we're trying to bring that old school, in your face, that hard hitting juggalo sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you guys want to see a mosh pit at a show, kind of like that, you want to see a fucking mosh pit.
Hey, exactly. You got mosh pit. You know, it's just everything's changed over the years. Like I said, you know, some for good, some for bad. But the one thing that I haven't seen in a while is that group that really brings that old style back and represents that really the roots. You know what I mean? You know, shout out to Axe. You know, they did their thing, you know, as a 3-man group. But they dabbled off. You know, they do a little bit of different stuff, which is wonderful. But I'm talking about that those roots. You know what I mean?
You know, that sick hop, bro. We call it sick hop. You know what I mean? Because we bringing that sick shit with a little bit of hip hop. You know, again going back to the roots as far as, you know, to me the late '90s, early 2000s was the best hip hop. You know what I mean?
Great.
Like, you know, I got a big West Coast vibe. You know, I'm from the Midwest. I steer more towards the West Coast as far, you know, as far as the East Coast. But you know, just like Six said, man, just keeping it original. You know, we adapt to the times, but at the same time, we keep it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna switch my style up and wear skinny jeans because that's what everybody's doing. I don't give a fuck what everybody's doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Fuck the next man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm me. I'm always gonna be me. I'm a rock what the fuck I rock. You know what I mean? I'm just old school, bro. I'm an OG in the game. And then, you know, going away and doing that time, bro, like, I'm still stuck in, like, I've been out 4 years, so, like, I'm still stuck in 2015. You know what I mean? Like, I've adapted, but at the same time, it's like I'm not, like, I ain't wanted to adapt to the new school, the new era. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we're not following
a little bit. The what?
We're not followers. We're not trend followers. We're trendsetters. We're trailblazers.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100. You know, originality, man. You know, originality goes a long fucking way.
Exactly, and that's one thing I like is when there's in originality. Like, remember, especially back in the '90s, like everyone had their own sound and unique flow. Like, you could listen to Tribe Called Quest and then put on like Outkast, and it would sound completely different.
Yeah, and that's how it should be.
That's how I fell in love with hip hop, man. You know, even with the darker shit, you know, you got your Flatliners, Gravediggers, Brother Lynch. You know what I'm saying? That they sounded different.
Exactly. Like, I always tell people they brought their own brand of wicked shit to the table. Like, where everyone on the East Coast may have had Flatliners, Gravediggers, and the Midwest had Esham and stuff. Well, on the West Coast, where I'm from, we had like Insane Poetry and Brother Lynch Hung. Those were like our wicked shit artists.
Yeah. Brother Lynch is definitely one of my idols for sure. Like,
hell yeah,
one of the earliest wicked shit MCs that I really remember, you know, gravitating towards.
Yes, that first Brother Lynch album is just classic.
Yeah, shout out Sick, man. Tall Can and the homies.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I'm liking is Brother Lynch is doing his own thing now too. Like his nephew is rapping. I actually got to interview his nephew, which is dope.
Hell yeah. You know, I'm just all about originality, man. Like the music.
If you want to talk like Southern, like wicked shit.
No, hey, I grew up like I introduced my hood to the whole, the chopped and screw vibe. Like, I just like good music, man. Whether it be, just good music, period, bro. But yeah, that Southern, that early color changing click, screwed up click, fucking hot. You know what I mean? Like that was my shit, bro.
Yeah, 3-6 Mafia when they were called 666 Mafia.
Yeah, that's what I grew
late
up
night
on.
tip, man. I don't know how many nights I freestyled a late night tip.
Oh, that beat's iconic. I was just telling somebody else the other day that beat is like one of the top 5 most iconic beats.
Well, and they left the last like minute and a half open. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what I came up on was that Southern hip hop, man. Like that was
Southern West Coast was my shit, man. I didn't really, I'm not taking nothing from them, but Wu-Tang wasn't my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't really bumping the East Coast. I mean, I fucked with Big, you know what I mean? I remember when his first CD dropped. I fucked with it. But I just wasn't really an East Coast type dude, Method Man, Redman and shit. They was cool. I'm not taking nothing from them, but it just wasn't my style. It was mainly the beats, you know what I mean? I didn't fuck with the beats. And if the beat lost me, then the whole track lost me.
Yeah, I was more of the Gangsta Lean, definitely. I was just listening to that the other night.
I mean, I fuck with DMX, DMX heavy. But
that's what I was getting ready to say, man. I was the opposite.
I wouldn't consider that like an East Coast, just because he's from the East Coast and he's an East Coast rapper. I wouldn't consider that like East Coast music.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I was more Southern and East Coast. Yeah, I like the West, but I think my favorite West Side rapper, which technically he came from New York, but my favorite West Side rapper was always Tupac.
Oh, yeah.
Even though he came from New York or Baltimore.
That's one thing I loved about Tupac is he was like very diverse. He could do songs that made you think. He could do heartfelt songs. Then he could do some straight gangsta shit. Then he could do some straight political shit.
Yeah, he went to dance. He was a graduate of the Juilliard's dance and acting school. His mother and father were Panthers. Like he had so many diverse, paths he could take. Whether it was political, it was artful. He dabbled in. He was around a bunch of thugs, so he dabbled in the whole street shit.
Well, man, I would consider Tupac a chameleon. You know what I mean? Like he adapted to his surroundings.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like he was just loyal, bro. Like, when he was in the performing arts, that was he rode with like that was him. When he was with Suge and the Bloods and shit, like he was loyal. They got him out of prison. They did something for him, so his loyalty stood strong. But was he a gangster? No. You know what I mean? No, not at all. You know what I'm saying? But in his raps, was he rapping them? He was telling a story. Did he see that type of shit? Yeah, probably. You know what I mean? But like, I respect him just because of the loyalty. You know what I mean? Just the loyalty alone, bro. Like the music, aside from the music, the loyalty alone. Exactly. Like I get it. He wasn't no gangster. There's a lot of motherfuckers like, he was portraying. You could say that, but he was also just being loyal. And again, going back to the chameleon, he was adapting to his surroundings, Like, when he was in performing arts, he was wearing a leotard, fucking doing that type shit, So when you're hanging around some gangsters doing gangster music, you're going to wear some gangster shit. You know what I mean?
That's the same way he was with Digital Underground, man. When he was with Digital Underground, he did that.
Dancing his ass off.
Yeah. He was dancing.
Didn't like it. Hated doing it, but knew it was the next step, you know what I mean? It was a stepping stone. So again, he was loyal to Digital Underground. He was up there dancing his ass off, you know what I mean? Like doing what he does.
I mean, you're a rapper and you're trying to break in the game and somebody gives you the opportunity to work with Shock G. even though you might not like, that style of music, you're going to take that opportunity to get where you're going.
Well, I mean, if you up become a rapper and you say, strange music hits you up and say, hey, man, we'll let you do one song, or we won't even let you do one song, just come out and fucking, be a roadie for us. That's probably, being a roadie, they're eventually probably going to find out you rap, and if the shit's dope, they're going to put you on. You know what I mean? It's a stepping stone. So, he was a smart man. He knew the moves he was making.
And that's one thing I liked about Tupac, too, is he was a phenomenal actor. And this is what's cool. What's awesome is when you find out that they are now teaching Tupac's, poetry in colleges. That's fucking dope.
Yeah, exactly. The man was deep, man.
But and did all that by 25, bro.
That's why a lot of people forget, because I hear all these goats, these goat conversations come up, and people's like, oh, Tupac was overrated. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. Da 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 da. Dude, he died at 25. A lot of these rappers aren't getting to that level until after that age.
Yeah, and he had so much unreleased music and stuff.
Look how long it took Hov to get to where he's at. Look how long it took Diddy to get to that level. Hawk died at 25.
Going into the energy shit, giving, everybody lives a different path. Everybody walks a different path. So given the opportunities at that age 6, would you have, done that type of shit? You know what I mean? So you got to think about that. Meaning and there's some rappers nowadays that are given opportunities that, you know what I'm saying? It's just some people got to work for some shit and some people's handing some shit. Not saying Pac was, but he had a lot of good opportunities heading his way. Maybe that was his destiny. You know what I mean? It worked out the way the fuck it worked out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I always tell people, I think if this stuff didn't happen, I could see him being a political activist, and I think he wowould have been a good one.
There's no telling
he could
where
have
that dude would have been.
He could have went several different routes. It just so happened to be that, the rap called him. You know what I mean?
Yep, and I guess one of the last things he said he wanted to do before he died is he wanted to start his own film company.
Yeah.
Well, and then he was in the making of, doing his own record label and all kinds of shit. And, there's a lot of controversy. Bro, I did, even with doing the time, bro, I had the chirp. I studied the Tupac shit and the Biggie shit, the cases, to a T, man. And I've been through a murder case. So I know what the average person don't look for. You know what I mean? And, yeah, bro, I've studied all that shit. And it's a lot of bullshit behind it. You know what I mean?
Yep, there is.
I mean, hell, they're still going through it. They're still trying to solve the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. It is what it is. It's entertainment at this point. You know what I mean?
Which I recommend if you guys haven't watched it yet. It's on Hulu. There's a new documentary series. It's called Dear Mama, and it's about Tupac and his mom. It's really good.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I checked that out not too long ago.
It's really good.
But yeah, to go back on, what I was saying a second ago, bro, again, doing all that at 25, what was you doing leading up to 25? Did you have those type of opportunities? And had you had those type of opportunities, would you have utilized them the way he did?
Bro, at 25, I was slacking. I was in a bad headspace. I was wasting away my life at 25.
Yeah, I remember, I was wiling out a little bit.
Yeah. See, I lost my child at 23. My kid died at 23. And those next several years, I was in that spiral, bro. I didn't give a flying shit about nothing.
Well, see, at 25, bro, I was just starting Wicked Ways, getting into music. I was making beats and shit, you know what I mean? Just dabbling, doing the shit for fun because that's what I like to do. I like music.
Same here. I recorded stuff, but it wasn't nothing. I wasn't pushing it like that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, had you been given the opportunity, I don't know what age, he was when he was with Digital Underground, but had you given that opportunity, had you given the opportunity at 22, to be a roadie for ICP, you know, where would you be at 25 then? You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
Oh, you
And that's what I say. Everybody leads different paths. I just say that to say this is like, you know, some people, you know, got to grind, and some people it's just, you know, it's just there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not about about what you know. It's about who you know in this world, brother. And that's
well, yeah, 100%, bro. I'm a promoter, so yeah, I'm a promoter. So you're not telling me nothing new, homie.
Yeah, it's a sad thing to say, but it's definitely like it's who you know, and the connections that you can build is how far you'll go.
Which exactly, and that's what I've done. Like I've built all these connections, but I've also, what's made me building those connections is I've built like brotherhood or friendship with those people I've built connections with, which is dope.
Oh no, you got to get to know people, man. It's all about your relationships. Like, dude, I preach this because I know I'm friends and close with a lot of people that nobody would even think of. And you know, Haystack was one of my mentors. Jelly Roll used to be like a brother to me. Struggle used to be like a brother to me. These are dudes that are legendary figures. I never once asked them for a damn thing the whole time I knew them. I didn't ask them to do verses. I didn't ask them to do none of this shit. I was just cool with being in the presence of greatness.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did shows with them. I traveled with them. I developed friendships with them. You know, and a lot of people say, a lot of people always ask me, they're like, well, if you were so close, why didn't you get a verse? Why didn't you get this? Why didn't you get that? Because I'm not trying to take shit from them.
Exactly. And that's probably like with the whole stuff with like seeing Jelly Roll blow up. I bet you're like really proud. You're like, yes.
Oh, yeah. I shed tears for that man, you know.
Oh, man, we talk about it like we call, you know, like when Jelly does something big, I call Six and be like, bro, you know, that's like one for the team, homie. You know what I mean? Because like he mentioned Stack, you know, and I got like, you know, it is what it is. But that's how me and Six met, was at a Stack show. You know, like I've done over, man, I don't know, 50 plus, 100 plus close. I don't know how many shows with Stack, bro. But we met at a Stack show in Louisville. I think it was Louisville. Newport, Kentucky. Yeah, it was the night before I was set to perform at the Gathering in 2011.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah,
but the same type of deal, bro. Like I've done X amount of shows with Stack. I've done X amount of shows with this guy. Yeah, I ain't got verses with him and shit. Like I got verses with a couple of them. You know what I mean? But man, I don't give a fuck about that. I know where I've been. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just grateful to be, like you said, I'm just grateful to be where the fuck I'm at, bro. I'm not, you know, we're not the type of motherfuckers to be like, you know, we don't get starstruck. You know, we don't turn into groupies and want pictures. You know, there's like, they a man just like we are. Yeah, you know, I did security for Stack, bro, at like over 30 plus shows. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I would turn around, do security, turn around, open the show, turn around, be back doing security for the homie, just making sure he's taken care of because he rolled up solo dolo. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just, you just gotta pay dues in the game, bro. And you know, a lot of like the same thing with Jelly. You know, we was fucking with Jelly when Jelly was doing verses for $150. So when we see Jelly get nominated for a Grammy or we see him performing on the TV, yeah, we call him like, damn, bro. We call the homie, call each other and like, damn, that's one for the team, bro. You know what I mean? Because I rep that CWB shit. You know what I mean? Like on some real shit, bro. Like,
and
you know,
did you
crazy
see
guy,
that
boy.
You probably saw that he just spoke at Congress for the whole fentanyl thing. So props to him for that.
Yeah. He's trying to make a change, man. He's using
Any
his
good promo. He out there utilizing it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, because I'm actually one of those people too. Fuck fentanyl and that shit.
Yeah. Another crucial point. We just did, was a year or two ago, we did 2 sold out back-to-back shows with Doobie and Kasky. You know, we show these dudes respect. They came up, they show us respect. Kasky bought one of our work shirts and wore it on stage that night.
That's fucking dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, if you show love to these dudes, they show love back. You know, you don't
exactly
have to,
just like
you
if
don't have
you
to
just
kiss
like
their ass.
Exactly.
You
Now,
know?
if you try to show a little bit of respect, you'll get respect in return too.
Exactly.
Well, and that's just it, man. We got our hands in so much shit, bro, that behind the scenes that motherfuckers don't know about, bro. And it's just, you know, we're part of a lot of shit. And like I said, you know, as far as this area, I do a majority of people that tour come through and come and holler at us. You know what I mean? Just because we stand on business. You know, we just know that we all businessmen just out here trying to eat, bro. You know, we ain't greedy with this shit. We ain't trying to steal. We ain't trying to rob the next man. We ain't on no janky shit. We paying dues. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. And that's why we are where we are. And we are. You know who the fuck we are, and that's, you know, where people fuck with us because of that, bro. Good business. You know, that's all it boils down to.
Facts. So just to give people, because I know some people might be tuned into this that didn't watch the first interview, might not know who we are, type shit. You know, we're actually a super group. Started with 3 members. For the first album we did, The Devil, the Demon, and the Disciple, we started off with 3 members. After the first CD, the 1 member didn't work out. He fulfilled his obligations and he was let go. Yes, right there. That was the first album with 3 members.
Hell yeah.
Which was a really hella solid album. If y'all haven't check it out on all digital platforms, or you can get hard copies from us. Like I said, it was 3, went to 2. The second album we put out shortly after that. It was called Memoirs of a Sinister Mind. Very, very solid album. A lot of people was really, really digging this one. It was just the 2 of us, Easy 606, Wicked Ways. And then we dropped the 3rd album last year called 3, simply titled 3, the Roman numeral, because of Trinity. 3 is the 3rd album. You get the picture.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the next album, we just blocked it in. I'm not going to reveal too much about it yet, but if you're a 90s gamer from the 90s and 90s nostalgia, you're going to love the fuck out of this next album, the 4th album.
Oh, I'll definitely keep that.
Oh, it's going to have some heat. It's definitely it's based on a 90s video game. Let's just say that.
Dude, that's dope.
So it's going to have a lot of crazy nostalgia to it.
That's one thing I always love is nostalgia, and I've been saying that like concept albums need to like come back more.
Oh, this one will be like that, man. Like it's going to be something different. Like I said, the first album kind of introduced who we were, you know, with the 3 of us. But unfortunately, the 3rd member was gone. So the second album was a reintroduction to the 2 of us. The 3rd album was more like just showing you a little bit of what we can do. This album will get a little bit deeper into us as artists.
More, yeah. It's gonna be a banger, man. We got a lot of shit in the works on the side as well. We just steady grinding, bro. We had our artist Real Todd just dropped his album. Rating of the Crow just dropped his shit. King K just dropped his shit. You know, it was all back to back to back. Just be on the lookout for Sinister Minded music, man. That's all I can say is just search it, Google it, check out the artist, man. We got a hell of a lineup. Sick Trent, even our solo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're just bringing something new to the table, bro. But yet original and known. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit to where when you first hear it, it's like deja vu.
Yeah, I'm working on a solo that I plan on having done this year. It's called The Last Chapter, which will explain a lot of things in that album. It's not the end. People seem to think every time I say that, they're like, "Oh, you're done, like you're quitting." No, you'll know why. Once that album drops, you'll know why it's called The Last Chapter. You know, there's a metamorphosis taking place, if you get what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. I got that coming. We got the Sick Trinity coming. He's got a project with Real coming that I know. Kid K's got another project that he's working on right now to be out this year. I'm sure Real's got new stuff he's going to have dropped this year. I'm sure Obsolete's got new stuff he's going to have dropped this year. So it's just going to be a steam effect, bro. Like, we're coming like a runaway train, bro. We got videos getting ready to drop. Albums going to drop. Man, I can't say I'm happy for 2024, man. We've got a lot of shit coming.
And
But man, look, hey, bro, but we kicking it off with a motherfucking bang, bro. I can't stress it. Juggalo, Ohio, bro.
Oh,
January 19th to 20th, man. We coming out to Columbus, Ohio. If you out in that motherfucking way, you pulling up, man, pull up to the merch booth. You see us out in the crowd, man, pull up on us. Let's get a drink. Let's hit that motherfucker. You know what? Ohio's legal now, so let's go and smoke some, put something in the air.
There you go. And that's cool. Maybe we can get a like sick-minded like takeover of the Hours of Chaos podcast. How dope would that be?
Hey, let us know, bro. Sinister Minded, we're down, man. We'll bring the fam. You know what I'm saying? Let us know. How many things can you have on here?
10.
Oh shit, we got it. We got it.
There you go. Like if you count me, a total of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, we got you then. We'll have a Sinister-Minded takeover, bro.
Because that's what I've been thinking about, like doing sometimes for the show, like doing like a takeover where like just this whole like team comes up on the show and they just promote heavily what they have going.
Oh man, yeah. Hey, just set it up with 6, bro. We'll come in, we'll kill it.
Yeah,
we'll get everybody tapped in, man. We got 7, 8 motherfuckers. Well, we'll fill the room up.
Hell yeah. And I even have plans to still try to get like that annual like music festival I want to get together. I told you guys about Karma Fest, where every year it's like donated like to a charity and stuff and you come and perform for it.
Dope.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. We do a lot of charity shit too, man. I do a show every year. It's annual. It's Toys in the Hood. This year we just donated like $2,000 worth of toys, man, to an early Head Start program. We're doing some shit coming up as well. So we're going to get into a lot more charity events. So, like I said, anything, man, just keep us in mind, bro.
Will do.
Yeah, but definitely, like he said earlier, man, Juggalo, Ohio 2, January 19th and 20th, Columbus, Ohio.
We performing night 2, like around 7:20, 7:25, man. Pull up. That motherfucker gonna be packed. It's gonna be a line, so you better get there early. And it's gonna be cold, so shit, bundle up.
Yeah, we're gonna be shooting video footage the whole weekend. So if y'all trying to rock out in the videos, man, holler at us.
We're gonna be out in the line, shoot some video, man. We're gonna be out there fucking with y'all. Shit,
and
like I said,
another thing, man, like he just said, when you go to concerts. I know y'all get tired of going to concerts, spending your hard-earned money, and you want to see these artists and meet these artists, but these artists are stuck in the back and they never come out. They come on stage and they leave. We not like that, bro. We in the lines, we in the crowds, we at the merch booth. You're gonna see us the whole entire festival.
And we at the bar, we buying you a drink. You gonna buy us a drink. We gonna take a shot together. We're gonna be outside in the smoking area, hitting blunts.
We might look intimidating. I'm 6'5", 500 pounds. He's a big burly motherfucker, but don't be intimidated. We're actually good dudes.
Pull up.
That's why I tell people, I'm like, don't be afraid to approach me. I'm approachable. If you want to say what's up or anything, just
we're not gonna bite your head off. We're not gonna hit you or cuss you out.
If you want some bitch shit, we tell you fuck off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But other than that, man, pull up. Shit, let's have a drink. You know what I'm saying? Let's kick it.
Some love. It's all handshakes and hugs, bro.
It's all love in this motherfucker. Shit, we just happy to be up there, man, kicking it.
And like for those who haven't been to like Ohio, since you guys know, what are some restaurants you recommend in Ohio that are local that people should try when they're out there?
Man, there's a lot of mom and pop spots. I can't think of the names right off the top of my head. I should have did the research on that. I knew that was going to be a question somebody was going to ask.
Man, I ain't been to Ohio since 2012, so.
Just basically get on Google and look it up, man. There's a lot of mom and pop spots that don't have real huge names. I know there's a place up there called the Spaghetti Factory or the Spaghetti Warehouse or some shit like that.
Hell yeah.
It's supposedly pretty good. And there's some pizza joints up there. I know in Louisville, anybody going to Sunday Mass, we going to Imperial Izzy's. If y'all ain't heard of Imperial Izzy's, it's a pizza joint in Louisville. I think there's 3 of them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Boy. Make you smack your mama, and I ain't even joking.
Well, next time I'm there, if I'm ever there, we'll have to go. Y'all will have to take me there.
Yeah, hey, next time we do another bigger show in Kentucky, bro, you're gonna have to bring your ass up this way, man.
I will. I got.
You get up here, and we got the passes on us.
Okay.
All you gotta do is get your ass up here, and we got the passes for you.
Oh, so what all else are you looking forward to doing this year? So what can people look for? Just a lot of hard work,
man.
And a lot of hard work, bro. If you in the Midwest area, the Arkansas area, I got a big show coming up with Afro Man February 9th at Mountain Home, Arkansas at AC Live Event Center. And that motherfucker gonna be close to sold out. It's already close to sold out, so get your tickets ASAP. We got a lot of shit coming up in March and April. We got some shit, man. We booked all the way into September, so it's a lot of shit that we can't speak on yet, but we got a lot of shit coming up.
Go ahead right now, all you juggalos, juggalettes out there watching, right now. I'm talking about right now.
Do it now.
If y'all want us on the gathering, the float, any big juggalo related function, we need y'all to be hitting them emails up constantly. Jump
Same here.
The psychopathic email. Hit them up. The Sick Trinity.
And that's what I've been telling people. I've been if you want me to do stuff, let them know. Everyone's starting a trend saying Dawn Chaos for main stage at the gathering, for hosting.
Hey, let it go. Dawn Chaos for main stage, Sick Trinity right after that. Dawn Chaos will bring Sick Trinity out. Let's get it.
Exactly, because that's what I'd love to do. I would love to introduce you guys to the stage and then hype the show with you guys.
Let's get it. So all y'all out there, make sure y'all get the information and just start flooding them emails. Pow. Because they're going to start looking. It's about that time of year. They're going to start looking and they're going to start making notes. What groups they're going to bring out.
Exactly, and one thing we learned that even if we're not booked, we'll find a way to make our own event happen. Fuck it.
Hey, man.
Yeah, that's what we do, bro. Now. That's what we do.
And that's why
we might have to fuck around and make a Sinister Minded music stage.
We deal with a lot of undercover hate. You know what I mean? A lot of behind the scenes hate.
Hold on. Don Chaos actually had a question that I know that I relayed to him earlier that we're going to touch base on that.
Oh yes, let me bring up that question.
I know we both are very passionate about this question, and I got something to say, and I know you guys have something to say.
All right, we have a question. It says, "What's the hashtag Fear the Glow means? What does that mean?"
So, anybody who's ever familiar with the things that we post here recently, you might see a hashtag Fear the Glow. That means basically Sick Trinity, the whole glow paint. The glow thing. If you know Wicked Ways, the glow, the whole glow paint. So, Fear the Glow came about because there's a lot of undercover hate in the industry right now for us.
A lot.
For no apparent reason, which we know the reason, but it doesn't make sense.
Well, it's hypocritical.
It's very hypocritical. Like the homie says, there's a song that's out right now you could check out on our Spotify. It's called Drag You Through Hell, featuring Buckshot. And listen to Sick Trinity's verse on there. We split a verse on there. And my homie says it. They what'd you say?
So they're always quick to rap about murder, but scared to be around me.
Exactly. You know, people let rumors and what they hear and allegations that they don't know nothing about affect their judgment of us.
Exactly. I noticed there's been like a lot of cancel culture, a lot in the like underground community. I'm like, why? When the rest of the world's trying to cancel us, why?
Well, and it's been silently behind the scenes from the upper hand, so to speak. You know what I mean? And it's been a lot of silence. It's like keep them at arm's distance type shit. You know?
Have you ever wondered why? Okay, if anybody out there is from watching is familiar with me, they're familiar with Easy 606 and my back history, my back catalog. You wonder why in 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 2000, I was on like 50,
all
60,
kinds of shit.
50, 60 Twisted shows. I was on all kinds of All Zululu shows. I was on anything Magic Ninja had in my area, I was on it. And other people as well. I'm not going to mention everybody. And then once Sick Trinity was formed, we start building. People just vanished into the wind. Is there an explanation for that? Anybody out there know an explanation for that? Did they forget about your brother all of a sudden? Or did they get lost into some legal mumbo jumbo that they know nothing about?
I mean, I guess you could say they ghosted you. That's one way of putting it.
But for what?
Exactly. Now that's the question.
Are they intimidated?
Uh-huh. Because I had shit like that happen to me last year. I had so many people just start ghosting me, and I had people who I thought was cool with, but then their like true colors came out, and they started being like a shady person, and I'm like, oh hell no.
He's probably having an internet connection. He'll probably be back here in a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny how like, you know, I had so much crazy support at one time from big labels and big entities, and then once Sick Trinity was formed and we start rocking this shit crazy, people start taking notice. People started going silent. You know what I mean? Like,
well, you want to know another term for it is they're probably either intimidated or, like I said, they ghosted you, or there's another term for it, player hating, basically.
What I missed?
Nothing much. I was basically reiterating on what I said.
Yeah, man.
I think just because people are intimidated because you guys are like real dudes, and you know, because there's a lot of fake motherfuckers in our scene now, and they're intimidated by the real people like us.
You know, I got a rap sheet, bro. But if you've done your research and if you know how to use Google, it's easy to see, you know, that I got caught up on some bullshit. And, you know, I peeled my shit. Now my case is one of 3 pillar cases in the state of Kansas that's used for inmates to get back time, all kinds of shit. But aside from that, bro, like, if you know how to read, then you can do the math. You know, but just to try to, I don't want to say blackball, but just to not extend the hand no more to somebody that's connected, like fuck whatever, bro. I'm gonna make my own moves. And Six ain't tripping on it either. Like, neither one of us is tripping. We just sit back and think it's funny that the calls quit coming all of a sudden because I'm out and we click back up. But yet, you know, and not speaking on one specific label or group because it's with several, but you can't rap about dealing drugs and then get mad at a motherfucker because he got caught dealing drugs.
Yeah,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can't
stand
rap
on
about
what you speak on.
You can't rap about murder and then scared to be around these people.
Yeah, and don't want to be in a room with a motherfucker that's being convicted of manslaughter, which is one step down for, it was originally murder. So let's just call it what it is. You know what I mean? I wasn't convicted, but I was charged with murder. So you can't steadily rap about murder and killing people, but yet don't want to be in the same venue as somebody that's been charged or convicted of that crime or a lesser crime to that nature, even though it was self-defense. You know, to me, that's bitch shit. You know, that's hypocritical bitch shit. You know what I mean? Like, stand on what you speak on. So if you're gonna, like, to me, bro, like when I did my time, I didn't sit down and eat lunch and eat my dinner with the chomos and the rapists, and I sat down and ate with the murderers and shit like that, bro, because that's who I felt comfortable around, because I knew what to expect. But I say that because that's, you know, like I rap about, you know, we got our fantasy rap and our type of shit, but for the majority of shit, we rap about real life shit. You know, shit we've been through, shit you know what I mean, like shit we faced. That's why so like I'm not faking the front for nobody, bro. Like this, you know, like am I on the streets killing people? No, that's not what the fuck I'm saying. But I'm a man, so if the shit comes my way, I'm gonna handle the shit the way a man's supposed to handle the shit, bro. And you can't get mad at a man for doing man shit and then claim to be a fucking man and rap about man shit. You know what I mean? That shit don't fly with me, bro. So in 2024, I'm going out. I'm calling the bullshit. You know, straight up, man. I'm calling the bullshit. I'm not with the bullshit, bro. Like, I ain't got time for it. I got a wife and kids. I got a family to feed, man. I ain't got time for nobody's petty ass bullshit. And which is cool, you know, do you. But if you're gonna do you and get paid off this shit, well, then be on some real motherfucking shit, bro.
I agree. Sick Trinity and Sinister Minded Music is built on the foundation of realness. Like we don't have time for fake shit. We ain't dealing with fake shit. Like don't even entertain us with it. Like
not at all.
Because all these people out here, we see through y'all's facades. We see through the mask. You know, we see through all that. You know, we're not trying to hide nothing. That's why we're not trying to cover our appearances. You know what I mean?
Nah, I am what the fuck I am, man. We are what the fuck we are. Hence the name Sinister Minded Music. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, I'm proud of all the hard work you guys are doing. So you guys definitely keep it up. And you know you always have full support here on the Hours of Chaos podcast, always.
Ah, bro, we fuck with you 100%, homie.
Yes, sir. Don Chaos all the way. You need a little drop for your intro. You let us know. You know, we got you.
Hell yeah. So yeah, that was like Sick Trinity. So do you guys like have any like closing thoughts and stuff?
Man, just speaking on what I spoke on, man. Just shit, Juggalo, Ohio this weekend. Pull up on us. Louisville, Kentucky, WWME Music Hall, man. Sunday Mass with Sick Trinity. Fuck with us.
Yeah, you ain't got nothing to do Sunday. You in the Louisville, Kentucky, or that area, Kentucky. You ain't got nothing to do. Man, come on out and fuck with us, man. We're gonna have a good time. We got a lot of dope artists on the bill, local artists. We got some homies coming from out of town. We got.
I'm gonna say right now, hey, if you walk up to the door and you say that you heard about the show from this podcast, we'll give you half off ticket price.
Yep, there you go.
$5.
$5, man. Come say the hours of chaos. Get them $5 tickets. Come kick it. We'll have everybody on the label there except one person. Unfortunately, he can't make it, but everybody in the label will be in the building.
Who's that?
Reno.
Nah, we probably gonna pick him up.
Ah, shit.
In other words, they gonna kidnap him, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna have a full house, man. We're gonna have a full house, bro. But nah, man, for y'all that don't know, if you just tuned in or whatever, man, fuck with us, sinistermindedmusic.com. The website is back up. It was under renovation, but it is back up now. Sick Trinity, I go by Wicked Ways. This up here is Easy 606, man. Together, collectively, we are Sick Trinity. Fuck with us.
Hell yeah. And definitely next time we have you guys on, since you got the website up and running again, maybe we'll do a giveaway next time. That'd be dope.
Yes, sir. All right, another thing, if y'all got Spotify, do us a favor and go follow us and stream on Spotify.
Check out that new joint, man. Drag Me Through Hell with Buckshot. And then the new joint, We're Not the Same with the homie Boondocks.
Hell yeah. Well, you guys have a great time at Ohio. I definitely want to see some footage. So, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we're probably going to stream live, man. So tune into the Sick Trinity page. We're going to be streaming live.
I'll definitely be tuning in.
We'll have plenty of videos, plenty of footage, man. Plus, there'll be music videos coming. So, we're ready.
And I'm down to be an extra in your guys' videos one of these days.
There you go.
So, yeah. Love you guys, appreciate you guys, and just keep up the hard work and what you guys are doing.
Much love, homie. Appreciate you having us, bro.
Yeah, much love. Woo woo.
Once again, man, we are Sick Trinity. Shout out Don KS. Ours of chaos. Let's get it.
Hell yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for coming. Yes, definitely come see us all here in Florida. I know you guys said you want to hit Florida sometime.
Oh, yeah, we definitely want to hit Florida.
Yeah,
Anywhere y'all want to see us, demand us.
Exactly. I'm sure these guys will be working on the flyer, y'all, for like all their booking info. So if you guys need to book these dudes,
Stay tuned to the site, man. Just hit up the contact us page, sinistermindedmusic.com.
hell yeah. Love you guys. You guys have a good night.
Much love, homie. Whoop whoop.
Hell yeah. Whoop whoop. Hell yeah, y'all. That was Sick Trinity. Love those dudes. So yeah, we're going to get into some topics right now, and then we're going to go ahead and end the show. So let's get into some topics. And first, with a little word from the dudes, super famous Funtime guys and Clockwork E. We have a little message for them. So we will be right back, y'all, after these commercial breaks.
Hey, yo, guess what's coming up on February 17th in Columbus, Ohio? It's not just me digging in the trash, there's a whole lot more to it. Yo, we're throwing our own Juggalo Day. Yeah, that's right. Apollo Exodus. 6-digit. Flapjack Wilson.
The super famous Funtime guys.
You already know Clockwork E's in that bitch.
Kick it.
Did you realize that going to San Antonio for a weekend was going to be too fucking expensive for you?
Then come to our show. It's only $17.
Yeah, or else this.
I missed. All right, let's do that again. Did you get that?
No.
Oh, and we're throwing our own face paint contest. If the judges think you look cool enough, you'll win an exclusive jersey.
That jersey's provided by Clockwork E.
Throw the log.
All right, now if you don't tell the people that you're gonna kill yourself if they don't show up, then I'm gonna kill you for that.
So
Say
come
it.
to the show or I'm gonna kill myself.
Tickets are available now at Skeletix.com. Just be sure to click the Funtime drop down when you purchase. Whoa, whoa.
Hell yeah, y'all. That's fucking dope. And on to some other topics of the night. Of course, Violent J is doing more shows. This time he's coming to Phoenix for Garden City Wrestling. So it's Sunday, February 4th. So get your tickets there. Also, the homie Hex is now going on tour. So definitely hit up that spot. Hell yeah. Shouts to Hex. Also, we have Ghost Entertainment is now accepting bookings. So here's the email. So hit up if you want Andrew Ponix, 216 to perform, or Aunt G, or just you want anyone from Ghost Entertainment. You want to book them for an event. Here's the email. It's at ghosthouseentertainment.com. Also, we have Violent J and Wacko present the After Sex Super Stack Cotton Candy. Now, this sounds like this might be either an after party for Juggalo Weekend, or it's another strand of weed that they have coming out titled Cotton Candy. I am not too sure at the moment. Also, for if you want to book my big bro, Insane Poetry, he is now booking. You want to book him for shows, for inquiries, contracts. You want him to be on a song, or you want my boy Insane Poetry to be on your podcast or your show. Just email him at bookinginsanepoetrylsp@gmail.com. And then also, make sure you guys definitely tune into Let's Sesh. Let's Sesh is going to be live tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And who is their guest going to be? Well, here's who their guest is going to be tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What up, y'all? This is Androponics, and I'm going to be at the Let's Sesh, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 16th. Hope to see you guys in chat. Come BS around and maybe even ask some questions. Whoop, whoop.
Hell yeah. So catch Ghost House Entertainment's own Andrew Ponics on Let's Sesh tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, and then I believe 5 or 7 p.m. Pacific. One of the two. Yeah. Of course, we now got announced for Juggalo Weekend. We have the Wicked Wonka show going down. So ICP is going to be playing the Willy Wonka show, like from the famous Willy Wonka tour that happened back in the day, which this tour had ICP performing, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Cottonmouth Kings, and Tech Nine. That's a fucking dope lineup for that tour. I wish I went to that tour back in the day. That was one of the times when they played at Red Rocks, which was dope. If you guys have been to Red Rocks Amphitheater in Colorado, you know what I'm talking about. Or even if you've been to Red Rocks from outside of Colorado. Yeah, this is one of those ICP shows that happened at Red Rocks back in the day. I guess what's cool about this is they're bringing the whole original set from this. So you guys remember they had the whole set designed to look like Willy Wonka themed and stuff, which is dope. And then they're performing the actual set from the show. So that means they are ending this show with the track Thy Unveiling, which is dope. And then their night 2 is a mystery. Night 2 is, now let's all speculate, y'all. What do you guys think the night 2 set is going to be? And that's one thing about Jungle Weekend. You always get 2 sets. So one night we're having the Wicked Wonka. And then the other night, before that, what are we having? Let's speculate. What do you guys think this set's going to be? Are we maybe going to hear a sign for a little bit, maybe, of the 6 of Deck 2 on Juggalo Weekend? According to Violent J from an interview he did in Japan, they got a new album that they're working on. So that is definitely possibly, it's either going to be the 6 or it's going to be an EP that maybe leads into the 6. Apparently Jay's also going to be working on another solo album, which is dope. Also, Jay doing another wrestling show. He's going to be at Acts of War Games. 10 men, 2 rings, 1 cage. Like anyone that knows how the match concept War Games goes, it says get there early. War Games, coin toss, in the ring, 9:50 p.m. Team South, which is Violent J as the captain, and then Team Anderson with Arn Anderson and it's Saturday, January 20th. It's at the Benton Convention Center in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Meet the Stars at 5 p.m. First match at 7 p.m. and tickets available at amlwrestling.com. And then also we have another dope tour coming around. We have the Bring the Noise tour, which is Johnny Richter of Cottonmouth Kings and Head PE performing. It's mainly California dates, but there's a Vegas one, so they're mainly like West Coast dates. Also, make sure you guys are peeping the links down in the description. Like, make sure you peep our guest links down to their socials and stuff down below. Peep down the official Don Chaos merch store. Get yourself some Don Chaos drip and then post that stuff. We want to see that stuff because I'm going to probably make a slideshow or a little project. Like if anyone buys some Don Chaos swag, I might make a little slideshow or whatnot. Yeah, and also shouts to my sponsors down below. Blind Death Clothing, you know, for Juggalos, by Juggalos. Check out Blind Death Clothing. That's my sponsors. For Juggalos, by Juggalos. You guys are all about for Juggalos and by Juggalos. Check out Blind Death Clothing. For Juggalos, by Juggalos. The other For Juggalos, by Juggalos company that we're going to be collaborating with more too often. Shout outs to Cosmic Horror Show. Cosmic Horror Show just dropped this past holiday season. They dropped their Lotus Man drop. Now they recently dropped their Ridas, their Psychopathic Ridas drop. And these jerseys, y'all, are so good. Like, the quality of these jerseys are recycled polyester. And these jerseys, y'all, are only $45. Very good quality. Worth the money for $45. Of course, it's got the Ridas logo, and it comes in different colors. You have white, purple, pink, orange, green, gray, I believe that's what that is. No, that's black. That's black, then blue, and then orange. And it says Ride for Life on it. That is freaking dope. Shouts to who also we're going to be collaborating with more. Cosmic Horror Show. Again, another For Juggalos, by Juggalos company. Get yourself some Cosmic Horror Show swag, y'all. You won't be disappointed. And then finally, my boy Irate is dropping a new song, the up-and-coming single off his up-and-coming EP. This is a track I cannot wait to hear, but it's Idle Hands, and it features my boy Irate producing, probably even dropping verse, but it features going to be featuring Irate, Ant Dog of Matapelli Music, Scum, and the one and only Doc Gruesome, y'all. I can't wait to do a reaction to this track. Just that lineup alone on a song has got me fucking hyped. Right? But yeah, that is basically, this has been the Hours of Chaos podcast, y'all. Again, thank you everyone who tuned in. Thank you, Lady Chaos, for tuning in. Thank you, Hatchet Mama, for tuning in. Thank you, Wicked Royalty. Thank you, Davey, for tuning in. Thank you, Lithium Queen, for tuning in. Nick Rob, we had Anarchy tuning in. So yeah, just thank you everyone for tuning in. Again, here's one more word. Again, tomorrow, check out Let's Sesh Tomorrow live at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. And who is our guest? Their guest is going to be the one and only Andrew Ponix. So here's another word from Andrew Ponix, just so you guys don't forget.
What up, y'all? This is Androponics, and I'm going to be at the Let's Sesh, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 16th. Hope to see you guys in chat. Come BS around and maybe even ask some questions. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, y'all. Tomorrow, live, Let's Sesh. So, live on Lady Chaos's channel as well as Carnival Spirits. So, you guys know, like and subscribe. Make sure you follow the links down below. You know, all that happy stuff. Keep the links. And yeah. You guys are awesome. You guys definitely have a good night. And hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, have a good night, y'all. And I will see you guys on Let's Sesh tomorrow in the chat with Lady Chaos and Lithium Queen. Let's Sesh, y'all. You guys should know. You should know about Let's Sesh, the Hours of Chaos podcast, and Carnival Spirits. And if you still don't know, chat, let him hear it. All right, y'all. Deuces.